Layers of Fear contain content that some player may find disturbing or triggering, including depictions of aggression and violence, violent language, domestic and child abuse, neglect, unsettling childhood imagery, such as dismemberment or possessed dolls, and disarrayed childhood belongings. Unsettling depictions of human-like figures, i.e. mannequin, blood and bullet-like surfaces, fire, visual description, injuries, i.e. burns, alcohol and alcohol abuse. Audible and visual hallucination, demonic images, rats, dogs, confined faces, and the sensation of being trapped or chased, causing self-harm and unaliving. If you are sensitive to any of these scenes or have a history of experiencing similar difficulties in the past, please do caution when playing and consider the game is appropriate for you. In the event that you find yourself having a negative reaction to the encounter, please remember that you can pause or stop the game at any point and take breaks as needed. For more information on mental health and access to mental health resources, please feel free to visit the links below where you can discover more about your mental health helplines and support sites. Your mental health matters. Hello there, fellow chainlings of the Chaining Army. I'm the Gaming Chaining Awesome, and welcome to Layers of Fear. Now, I have actually played the first game quite a while ago on the channel. Now, just going to go back into my settings here, turn down a little bit accessibilities. It's a button for pressing thing. No, I think we'll keep that for now. Check my graphics here. Okay, it looks like everything should be. Get that multiple off. And everything should be fairly good to go now. But yeah. Okay. Paid. Okay, I don't remember a musician. I know actor. I know that what that one was. That one I believe was Layers of Fear 2. And Daughter was the DLC to Panther. I don't know what the musician story is. But from what I've understood, this essentially is a, I guess you could say, remake of the entire series that came out from Blooper Team. I do know they made like a couple of other games, which were The Medium and Observate. I think it was Observer. So I have no. Now, the only thing is, I only know of just the painter's story, the daughter's story, and the actor's story. Now, granted, the actor's story I saw from another YouTuber by the name of The Inverted Saddle, which he actually was pretty good with what he did, and I don't know if they're ever going to do anything more with these things, and I've heard at some point I will play Little Nightmares, but anyway, which one are we going with here? Also, keep in mind, I did legitimately see a...
I once had it all. My palate was sated. Nostrils stimulated. Standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing. But I'm back.
Also, in case you actually are wondering, I am playing this with headphones on. Now, granted, I don't have the webcam on because I'm still figuring that out. And as well, my VTuber thing didn't really, it lagged heavily and it like wasn't gonna be working. I don't know why, but yeah. Now, the one thing is, I don't know what they changed.
I'm taking what's mine.
I don't know what they've changed from the first game DLC and the second game. I have no idea what they've changed. Now, I will make mention of this as well. It's been quite a long time since I've ever seen any gameplay of this. Of the first game entirely, because I don't know what's going to, right. Is it,
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
Alright. Oh, something important. Oh, I don't like that lag. Hang on. Let me go into this graphics just for a sec. Let's bring that down to... Try to get that down a bit there. Alright, so the wider story. Oh, that might... Okay, that's a zoom. Oh, it's a click and hold. Oh, that's always lovely. Let's not go down yet. It seems to be lagging in a few spots, but... what's
Dear,
this?
congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
Above will arrive once a week with supplies. If you need anything, there's a phone on the premises. Within your fruitful and inspirational stay, the management. Okay. That's locked. Hang on. Is there controls? Was it for interact, zoom, crowds? See that? Yeah, see, they decided to put it correctly. It's left control, not C. Anyway, I don't.
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
All right.
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to...
Keep in mind one thing. If you did actually see any gameplay of this before it came out, this was basically it. And that's...
Huh? Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass. Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. Now, it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
What contract?
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
June 1955. Alright. I'm still looking around here as best I can.
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you. You're...
I can scarcely make that out, but I know a little bit of handwriting, but okay, that's locked. It's good enough that I look around. Okay, that just takes me up. Oh, that's like the
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and...
I would say a joke, but I'm not. Oh, I can't even go up to the lighthouse. Anything else around here? Oh, I know what those are. That is. That's an old standard, I think, washing machine scene that came around. Well, why don't we see what's downstairs then? Oh. Oh, but I have a couple of those. Those, well, they're much bigger, but I've seen those. I have a couple of those.
Look, I'm aware of the rat's presence, okay? But nothing can be done about it. They've been on this island as long as anyone can remember. It's in our best interest to leave them be.
If I start seeing rats around here, I'm killing them. A nice little big generator. I think that's roughly everything that I can see here. Now, I did see in the accessibility option something about a safe mode and enemies. The only thing, as far as I know, there has never been any enemies in the game proper, so... I guess, well... one thing left to do. The hell is that? Okay. I know these are pretty well really... One thing I'll make mention of in... Yes. I know how well Blooper Team have done like their games. But keep in mind, I am in a pretty like a well-lit room. So if you do hear me scream loudly, Is that the... It's the painting. It's... what?
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work. To live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Okay. So nothing, too out of the ordinary yet. Alright, let's, try this again, shall we? Alright, nothing too out of the ordinary. Ah, and now we got the painter's story. This is probably the first game. I have no idea what they've changed. Because I am just...
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that I painted with feeling is a painted portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oh, and there you go. That's what I just said. So, just to let you know is that, there's gonna be some trigger stuff here. I have played the first game. So I know what to expect of this. But, I'm just saying, like, a content warning for the entirety of this. That there's going to be a lot of it. Now, of course, each of these are divided into, of course, 6 chapters here and there for probably the 6 different things that are there. Each one takes about an hour to complete. And you can pause the game at any point and take breaks. Just, I want to point this out here is that whatever happens while you're watching this. I take no responsibility for whatever happens. So I'm just saying that right now, because keep in mind, this game does deal with very heavy subject matter, and some of this can, based on things that have happened at home, out west with my family, can maybe hit hard home for me. So some of this stuff can hit hard to me. Just keep that in mind. Yep, here we are. And go to Painter's easel.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you.
No store, but number. Okay. Oh, paprika. Nothing much there.
We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers.
Never had whiskey, but I can understand what it might be. Was that a... Huh. No clock. Yeah, black poison.
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
Well, just excuse. Well, somebody pulled up in the driveway, and I needed to make sure Granny knew about it. You know, and this one's there. Hot bell. And dog of some sort.
hell did they fuck up the length?
Let me just hear that again.
Hell did they fuck up the length?
Oh yeah, the old prosthetic. Yeah, that. Can I? Oh yeah, what's in there? Oh, war medals, stuff like that. Alright. Precinct trophy, good down here. What's this?
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
It doesn't hurt to go into the basement here. Can't be that bad. You had that painting. Had that painting jump scare. Nice Roman Centurion there. And oh, I have no skill like that. Now I do know there is like a VR version of this. I haven't played the VR version of it. Or card. Reading, okay, could work on the reading. Fairly good on the, business communications. Mathematics. How do you fuck up mathematics? Science and health, I'm gonna say that from personal experience when I was in like, the last half of grade 8. I legitimately got excused in the second half of health class because I have no idea if they're going to flag me for this or whatnot, but they legitimately actually had sex ed in grade 8. Here's the thing. That is more of a, I guess, say university or very high grade. Maybe grade 11 or 12. 12, level of education. You don't have that at grade 8. Is social studies? Art and music? Pretty good. Excuse from physical education. Can't be that bad. Definitely, yeah, physical education was actually pretty fun for what we had. Now, granted, nowadays, I suppose that, I have actually heard, now I have no idea if this, was ever passed or if this was an actual legitimate thing, but apparently I've heard tell that, dodgeball was actually going to be banned from ever being played. Now, I can understand that, but still.
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep.
Now, I do understand, like, what the painter's story is. Because... well...
Been working all night. Don't wake me up.
I will also say the graphics in this are really, really good. Oh.
Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. Quote, "She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years," stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems even Anthony Giles, one of its harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating, quote, "There's more to performing music than enthusiasm in a pretty face." When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, "Yes." We caught up with the star.
Why is the name crossed out? Oh yeah, something I didn't.
The long-awaited opening of the Galactic Department Store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined the comment on today's tragic events.
Yeah, and I remember that. Because what happened with that one was more online that basically the painter's wife ended up getting horrifically disfigured by the burns. Ah, perfume. And nothing there. Multiple books. Well, oh yeah. I wonder if you can actually still get these things. These like roller band-aids. I know they like exist, but I don't even know if you can. Oh yeah, the cane. I think it's everything there we can get. Can I? Nope, that's locked. That's ominous. Seat music. Oh, yes! Okay, so, alright, so you can kick it down a notch. Take it down a notch. Understand. You don't want to be playing the piano. Really? A signing reference? Oh yeah, and everywhere we had the big jump scare. Oh, nice little painting of a doggo. And a room full of dolls. Trust me, to me personally, I just find like dolls.
Why pink?
Why not? Nope, that's locked. Alright, so guess we go into the office. Oh yeah, and there's that painting. But, the thing is, that painting was actually in another game. Hang on, I need to check something. Was one of the ones for a... accessibility... Yeah, Dragon. Oh yeah, telephone... Yeah, I do remember that. But I don't remember that. I don't remember a flintlock pistol being in this. If you see me looking around a bit, it's mostly just because something may have changed. Oh yeah, and that was the the Red Riding Hood. Now the thing is, that's actually the Grimm's fairy tales version of Red Riding Hood, where Red Riding Hood met the Big Bad Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf killed the grandma. Disguised himself as the grandma. Werewolf ends up killing both them and there, and then getting rejected. Were those lips always that red? Nothing else to the... Oh, what's this?
Let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together.
Yeah, now the thing is, I know exactly what story that is. That's actually the grim, dark version of Little Red Riding Hood, the original version of Red Riding Hood. Now, Gobi, you all grew up with the Mother Goose version of it, but the Mother Goose version is adapted more for children from the original fairy tale. Cinderella, The Little Mermaid. Of course, the top ones. Even Elsa and the, Frozen is actually based around, I think it was something and the... I don't remember what that one. Trying to think here. I think it was some Jack and the Snow Queen, I think was the name of the story. Oh.
Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck, and one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far as to invoke, quote, the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Its distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting.
Okay. So far, most everything looks... Yeah, most everything looks relatively the same. Everything looks, get it right this time. Yeah, and most everything looks relatively the exact same as what it has been. Like legitimately, most everything here. Yeah, most everything looks relatively the same for what was needed, and of course you got your the things you got. So. Alright. And now it begins.
Two souls, so passionate, so talented, and yet they wanted to build something so ordinary. A home, a wife, a family, peaceful life. Betrayal of everything that made them both artists, and yet they clung to it.
Yep, now it begins. Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate the wedding on Saturday, 9th of June, as inclusive chapter at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh! The Pixodorian. Oh, I know what that is. The Pixodorian Grey, to pretty much summarize it, but more on the line that he basically made a deal with the devil, so to say, being that in a sense there will be a great picture of him. However, what the devil did not tell him is that that picture would represent pretty much his own life, being that the more he did things like gamble, booze, drink, sex, rock and roll, all that stuff, the painting became more and more demented and demonic. Yay! See? That's what makes good story.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition. After discussing dates with my colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition. We need time to set everything up. Getting a piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
Okay. Nothing else out of the ordinary. Each recording will be an hour long, so...
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting. The work doesn't start with the brush, just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
Okay, something about a, Wait, that's a piece of a picture?
I can't remember the last time I wore these. The last time I could move freely.
Oh, is that a prosthetic? First step is the hardest. Okay, now, one thing I want to know if these are actual legitimate paintings that were made, or if they were like AI generated, because I have no idea if these are like actual legitimate things. But I got a piece of something. Alright. Wait a minute, isn't that the one where I had to run away from the woman? I'm probably gonna butcher this, but, Malalo Cephalium dependens por filium botis expression bus expelliendus. I wonder if that's Latin. Hang on. See if I can, if I can, translate that. Okay, that sounded like footsteps. That's actually legitimately... sounded like footsteps. Damn it, I got it down airplane mode on. Okay, I'm getting nothing out of it. So, is there something I missed? A secret passageway? Wait, what? I'm sorry? And there's a key. Oh. Did something change? Did something change? Oh, yep, I remember that. I remember that.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round.
I swear something comes out of that. Never forget. No! Oh! Okay. I'm like piecing together some sort of portrait. Or something. Alright. odd. Wait. Oh, crap. Okay, I might have missed something.
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
I think I might have missed something. Don't know if I did or not. That wouldn't be all that scary.
It must be sharper.
Not a whole lot. But I'm going to call the episode there. We'll explore more of this in the next one. Until then, subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on... Let's try again. Subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on the channel. Comment down below what you think of this game, or if you have another game you want to check out on the channel, just let me know down below. Until next time, stay firm, stay cooler, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye bye.